everybody. I'm vlogging. We're vlogging. We are at Derpycon, and it's nuts right now. Like, it's so much fun. We're really enjoying it. But as you can see, the line is kind of crazy. Like, I didn't expect it to be this crazy, but yeah, it is. So I'm making my way back to Karen to go back to the booth, get some pictures of aforementioned booth, and we'll be right back.
Oh, hold on.
You say, oh, hold on, as soon as I hit the button.
Yeah, well.
So we are at the booth.
This is the booth.
This is the booth. It's doing stuff. Ah, say hello. Hi. You're gonna be in my vlog.
Shit, where's Lisette?
Lisette, oh, I think Lisette, Lisette showed you the, Guy Fieri.
Okay,
I'll have to show you guys in a bit.
I saw that. It was.
Walking down the hall. Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry, man. My apologies.
Yeah, it was great.
More people. Karaoke. We're filming. I'm filming.
So as you may have noticed, the con vlog portion of this was much more brief than I'd actually wanted to. The great but also terrible thing about being a vendor at a convention is that the majority of the time you're there, you're behind the booth. It's not really practical to get up and go to panels or, you know, even a lot of times attend like the
like photo shoots and meetups and
photo
stuff.
shoots, meetups, even the cosplay catwalk. You know, that unfortunately did not work out for us this year.
Yeah.
We wanted to. We had some friends in the cosplay masquerade this year that we really wanted to go see, and
my table hours just ran straight through all that.
Yeah, table hours were very long.
And this is my job, so I have to go to work.
Yeah.
I can't just
and I'm
skip
not,
out.
you know, I'm not about to leave Karen by herself back there. I did at some points, and it, you know, it always ended up strange. I always had to come back because, you know, we got rushed. And that's okay. I don't always mind that. I love going to conventions, but I wanted to showcase you guys an example of a con vlog cut short. You know, I got there Friday night after work. I'd had to go to work that day. I couldn't get out of it. So I had Friday evening, then Saturday day, and Sunday day. And Sunday was just kind of a wash of a day to begin with. The Derpycon is a great convention. We love it.
I absolutely love
It's
Derpycon.
one of our favorites to attend, but it is still growing. This is only its 4th year, right?
And like, we don't have a hotel, so we can't show you our like fun hotel shenanigans.
Yeah.
And I had to do setup and takedown of my entire booth every day of the convention.
It was a little bit more difficult than we were anticipating.
So like, I loved the spot we had, and I would do it
yeah.
again. But like, imagine if you worked at a store, and every day before you opened, you had to build the store. It's
challenging.
It has its challenges, and that doesn't necessarily lead to like a fun convention vlog.
Yeah.
Even if the like experience of the convention is like fun for us. And
it's also it's difficult to translate that to video. You know, we do meet a lot of really cool artists. So one of the things that I wanted to do to kind of give you guys a little window into how we spent our weekend was to show you the stuff that I picked up. Mostly because I got a bunch of really great stuff from some really incredible artists, some really incredible vendors.
Like really cool independent artists and vendors, mostly local to our area or, you know, like the tri-state sort of area. A lot of people who like say like, oh, this is my first convention, and you'd never guess because their stuff is so cool. So like, this is the best way that like we can showcase that.
So the first things I want to show off were, as we were leaving on the final day, there was a large stack of these comics, and nobody really like they said that they were there to be taken.
They were like promos being distributed.
Yeah, and I don't know. There are 7 different full-size books here.
All with really nice covers.
Great illustrations. You know, they've got like a $10 MSRP value. This is $70 worth of books that they were just handing out for free. I'm not sure. I haven't done any research onto them.
Yeah.
It looks like they are Double Take is the publisher. And it's neat because on the spine looks to be like an EKG spiking up and down.
Yeah, and they all look to be issue 1 of something.
Issue 1, this Fire 1. Oh no, they all say Fire 1 in the corner. But this is Dedication, Spring, Slab, Z-Men, Home, Soul, and Remote. I have no idea. I need to do some more research into these. But we were taken by the art alone.
Can you like just flip one open so we can see what's
I'll
like...
take the cover one. I'll just flip open.
Like they're fully color illustrated, full illustration books. You know, they're...
You know. I don't really know what's going on.
Yet.
But we'll find out. And I'll probably let you guys know, at least on Twitter, what I've been thinking about these. Because I like to read comics. I like to read graphic novels. I don't really do much fiction reading these days. It takes a lot out of me. But yeah. So the next thing I picked up, and if you guys have been following my Instagram at all, yeah, I guess you can pan over there to see how disgusting everything is and all of the gross things. But you can see, I've been really taken by the Gunpla, the petite Berga guys, and I have the one large one in the back. And there was a vendor there who was selling Gunpla kits. And they had the Berga Guy F, and it's family.
Oh, I didn't know it was Bear Guy or
yes,
Bear.
there's a. I've heard it pronounced like a zillion different ways.
I just thought it was Bear Guy.
That's what I usually call them. But this comes with a big one and a little one.
It's a perfect "Don't talk to me or my son ever again."
Yeah, it is. And I mean, the larger ones take me a little bit longer to assemble. I can get the small ones done in maybe half an hour at this point. Maybe
you got a ton of the small
ones. I have a ton
ones.
of them, and I've got even more that needs to be assembled still. But I hadn't seen this one on Amazon anywhere. And the guys who, I didn't get the name of their booth, unfortunately. But they had a huge selection of Gunpla and other assorted kits that I'm like, I can't leave this one behind. Not again. So I'm going to be putting this together. Also at the same booth, I picked up, they had Sailor Moon Crystal phone straps. And it was neat. They were a little bit more expensive. These were like $10 each because they're actually metal. But they were of the costumes or the uniforms. So the one that I have is Sailor Venus's school uniform.
And I got Sailor Mercury's school uniform. And they are domed enamel charms. Mm-hmm. So they're like a metal enamel charm.
Very nice.
Like domed clear enamel or embossing enamel or acrylic on top. So they're really high quality.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to put this, as I realized after the fact that I don't have anywhere that I can use a phone strap.
I actually was able to put mine on my phone case.
I'll show you guys. Karen's is hanging off of her phone case. But they're really sweet. I like them a lot, and you know, if they'd been a bit more reasonably priced, I would have picked up a bunch for an unboxing. But they were
they were blind bags. Did we mention that?
Yes, they were blind bags. So we're not.
So it was like super lucky that Elyse got Minako.
Yeah, because she's my favorite of the Inner Soji. They did have Pluto's uniform, but I did not get any of the actual, like, the Seifuku.
Yeah, we just got the school outfits.
So the next thing I picked up, and this is... The stuff I'm showing you guys here is from the Artist Alley, and this is a little 3D printed Bulbasaur planter from an artist, there's Unruh Creations. They do mostly perler beads, but they had a lot of 3D printed items as well. And I wanted to get it in green, but they'd sold out like super early on. So they had white and they had red, and I picked up the little white one.
It's a little cute friend, and I love it.
It's a Bulbasaur. And so, I think just put like a succulent or something in
tiny little terracotta pots.
So
just
cute.
Go nestle right in the back.
So cute.
I think you might also be able to use it as like a candle holder. But
I wouldn't because
it
plastic.
Might melt and die, and don't do that to my precious baby son.
Because it is 3D printed plastic. And I will, for all of the artists and the other people that we've ended with, I will be dropping a link in the description so you guys can check out their wares on your own. A lot of them have Etsy shops and other assorted places like that. The next piece is, so our friend Amanda has a shop called Weeabows, where she makes anime and other nerdy themed head bows. Or hair bows.
Like, custom hair bows and other
headbands, stuff like
accessories and crafts, and she's really, really talented.
They're so meticulously crafted and really well done.
She has a fantastic eye, and her products are really like, this stands up. I can actually, it holds up.
It holds up.
Like, you could wear it easily in modern day, like, everyday life.
Yeah.
Not just...
But one of the things that she does is she makes dolls that are the Japanese Tera Tera Bozu dolls. And I'd seen her make them on her Facebook page, and I was like, oh, why don't you call them a Bozu? Like, you know, your Weeabows. And Karen actually bought me one of the little Bozus. And they're so
really friggin' cute.
So cute. The little face is painted on her. Absolutely precious.
I got one for Elyse because I couldn't not take home two.
Yeah.
Mine has a little glow in the dark stream, but it's at our parents' house.
Yeah. So they're so sweet, and I really like them. If you ever played Neopets, it's kind of like a ghost kerchief.
They make great Christmas ornaments. They make great things to hang from your rearview mirror if you're into that sort of thing. Not advising you to break any sort of state law.
But yeah, they're very, very sweet, and I really liked how they turned out, so... Hey. Oh, that's precious.
Hold that up, please, because it's very cute.
Alright, then the next thing,
This is possibly the star purchase of the weekend.
This is probably my favorite thing so far. One of our fellow artists, Sam, you can find her online at samdoesart.com. She found while she was, I don't know the entire backstory of it, but she managed to find and locate a story about Sonic the Hedgehog that she had written and illustrated when she was 6 years old. Now, as a much older adult, she and her husband managed to locate it and redraw it into a little mini zine called Sonic's Adventures. And I'm not going to read the whole thing to you because somebody did that. But I will show you some of the incredible art. My favorite is how Robotnik's belt buckle says egg. But it's just
really amazing.
So I'll find a Sonic so you guys can
At the very end of the book, she's scanned in all of the original drawings from when she was 6.
There's a Sonic.
So you can see how directly updated it was.
The original is here as well. Let me just find it. But yeah, so she scanned that in as well. And this is, I could not let this go. This was so neat. So this is definitely the star purchase of the day. She also sells badges and pins, and I picked up one of those, but it's on my jacket, which is elsewhere. Don't have that right now. But this just, there was so much heart in this, and Sam and Joe also were big fans of the Butt Wario, which may be able to do an entire video on one of these days. Maybe we will. Or maybe you can check that out over on Karen's channel.
Yeah,
We'll get there.
Yeah.
But
you'll find out what that is.
Yeah. And now comes and finally, one of my favorite vendors that I always see around. She does a lot of the local conventions. She's a plus-size fashion designer who goes by, her shop's name is Unruh Creations. And I love their stuff. You guys might have seen me wearing, I have a like a star print sweatshirt with the faces of the moon on it. That's hers. But I love her work. And
we've seen her at tons of conventions around, and every time we have to stop and look at like everything.
Any chance I get to pick up some more of her work, I absolutely do. And I went a little crazy this time around.
Worth it.
Totally worth it. The first thing I got, and these are not hers, but she does wholesale them. I got these incredible Ouija board sunglasses, and I love the shape on these. These are from a designer. Her name is Lindsay Lowe. I think you can check out her stuff on like lindsaylowe.com.
I think it might be on the inside of the one arm.
No, it doesn't actually have the URL on it. But just look her up online. I love the design on these. This is a really interesting and different shape for sunglasses.
We met this designer at another event previously, and she was really, really cool.
Yeah. So the next purchase I made was this adorable little cupcake ring, and I'm putting it on backwards so that you guys can maybe kind of see it. But it's an adjustable ring, and
it's like a little decadent cupcake.
She sculpted them herself, and I had another cupcake ring, but it wasn't sealed well. So every time I would wear it, it would pick up like hair. And conveniently enough, I actually got it at Derpycon 2 years ago. But this one is much better quality. So I'm glad that I picked this one up. Also, I like the colors. It's just strange and different and very much me. The next thing I picked up was...
She has already worn this like a bunch.
I got myself a new necklace. I didn't really mention it on the channel, but I had my dermal piercing removed because it was starting to come out. And dermals aren't necessarily permanent piercings like an ear, like a lobe piercing or something like that. They last as long as they want to, and sometimes they're just like, you know what, we're done. So the whole while I had my dermal piercing, I couldn't wear necklaces because they would smash up right next to it and it would irritate. And I tried to avoid that. So now that that's been removed, I can wear necklaces again. And I like this one a lot because it's like a lucite cutout, and it's also double-sided. So the one side is a purple heart, and the other side is purple moon, and the other one's a black moon. And it's cute. I like it. I like bats.
It's just the right amount of spooky.
Yes, it's like perfectly creepy cute. But piece de resistance of things that I picked up, I got myself a new skirt. And I'm just going to show you guys the fabric that it is. I'm not actually going to wear it right now because clearly I'm sitting down. But this is like for the holosexuals and all of us.
I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera, but it is pink holographic material. It is not just shimmer.
It's holographic. It's straight up holographic. It's incredible. I love it.
We don't have a direct enough light source for the holo to pick up because we are filming at night.
Yeah. I love this. I love the colors of it. It was every time I walk by her booth, I see something that just like grabs my attention, and that was it this time around. So
I think she spotted that on the first day.
I did,
and I like day 2 she was still thinking about it.
Yeah, I went back and got it the second day, and I wore it the third. So anyway, that is my Derpycon con vlog, con haul post. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We like to go to a lot of conventions. We like to film as much as we can, and links to the artists and vendors are in the description, as well as my social media links. Question of the day: have you ever been to a convention? You know, what's your favorite one to go to? Tell me about it. I'd love to see it. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.